Well, hello everybody, and welcome to
Hi.
the latest episode of Skyward Sword.
So you have the slingshot, the bug net,
Yeah.
and the fucking mask of Hammurabi.
What?
It looked like a mask.
What looks like a mask?
The item you have currently equipped.
Oh, that's the fucking beetle.
I know that's a scarab, but fucking it
The
looks like a
scarab.
mask.
That's not a mask. It's definitely not a mask. So anyway, last time we left off in the middle of this dungeon.
Oh god, are you in the water temple?
No, it's not the water temple. That's later.
Oh thank god.
It's just like a, there's just a.
I want to be there for that. I want to be there for that.
Alright, I'll make sure you're there for that.
Water temples are hell in Zelda.
Hey, look, something special.
It's banging it at every wall. All the walls.
This is where I see the switch. My nunchuck.
Cut?
Can you cut this? You can cut the web.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, I was gonna say I forgot that you could cut webs.
My
Never
nunchuck.
played Skyward Sword.
I don't know if it's my Wiimote or my nunchuck that's a little bit broken. I think it might be my Wiimote because it doesn't matter which nunchuck I use. But sometimes the nunchuck just doesn't want to work anymore, and Link just runs off because the nunchuck's broken, so he just runs off in one direction and doesn't stop running.
Later, bitches, I'm out of here. You're on your own. Oh, hey, Zelda. Bye, Zelda.
I'm surprised I didn't get hurt by that. Now that I'm looking at it. It just
It
dropped.
landed like literally a second earlier, and well, a second later, and it would have landed right on top of you.
So it took me a while to realize that there was a
You-
third eye on top there, and the second I realized
Yeah.
that's where I go for the box.
Yeah, you need to move back.
No, I don't need to move back. There's a third eye up
Oh.
there. You don't see? You
No,
see
I
it?
know that. I thought that you had to move back to have it see you. So apparently it's closer.
No. I remember this. I remembered this from when I first played the game. It took me a while to remember, but you'll just see me immediately turn around and run towards the wall because I remembered what I had to do. You see here? See?
Oh, didn't know there was an upper level. I thought that you just had to move back and that opened the third one.
No. I'm surprised how I went to having no idea what the fuck I was doing to going right to where the thing I needed to, right to where the thing I needed to proceed was.
That's why I can't play Zelda games. Fucking-
Would you just be stuck there?
Well, no, because I go everywhere, and unless I end up somehow figuring out how to set a specific place, I'll end up wandering back to where I don't need to go and never realizing it until I reach the entrance.
Okay.
I've literally just gotten all the way. I've literally gone through games, gotten halfway through a dungeon, got turned around, and went all the way back and left. Before realizing, wait a minute, I'm back outside. That means son of a bitch. Back into the cave I go.
There's a heart piece in this dungeon. I think you're gonna see me try to go for it, but I can't figure out how to actually get it, so I just kind of give up on it. I'm not really too worried about heart pieces, so I'm not too
Once
worried.
I see it, I might remember it because even though it's been a while since I've watched a playthrough of Skyward Sword, I remember most of the heart pieces.
Yeah.
And I remember that there's I forget how many there are, but there's a couple times with freaking heart pieces where you actually need to just come back once you get another item.
Yeah, I think that's the case here. Because it's behind some bars, so I don't know if I have to hit a switch somewhere. I think you see me using the scarab around, trying to find a switch somewhere to open the thing. But after
I remember that there's one in early dungeon where you actually need to go back once you have the like freaking chain hook to get to.
I mean, I think we'll see it here.
You can't hit it with anything else.
It's like right there. It's in that little. You see those bars there? It's
yeah,
in there.
those bars. Yeah.
Maybe there might have been a switch in that center room, but I'm not gonna go back and get a heart piece. I'm not getting. This is not 100%.
Yeah.
My original run of this game wasn't 100%. I know that much. I did get. I forget if the Hylian shield is optional or not. But I did get that on my.
I think it is. I think it is optional. But it's useful as hell.
Yeah, so I get it. Well, I got it in my original playthrough, but I assume we're gonna get it here. It was actually a really bad glitch in the original. That if you did some things out of order, you could have gotten your save would be like corrupted or wouldn't work anymore, or you would be in a dead game. I think it was. Nintendo released a thing on the Wii. What was the Wii shop called?
It was just called the eShop.
Was it called the eShop?
Yeah.
All right. Well, on the Wii eShop that day, they released like a patch, so to speak. It wasn't really a patch, but you could download it, and it would fix your save for you. Anyway, here's the mini boss. I think it's supposed to be a reference. No, it's not. I'm thinking of a different boss.
It looks like a Hydra.
It acts like a Hydra. So I'm having trouble swinging my sword horizontally. So I give up and do a spin dash. Not spin dash, that. What's that called again? Spin attack? I forget.
Just call it a spin attack. I don't remember the actual name of it. Yeah. Thank God that they didn't choose like the Greek mythology version of Hydras for that.
Yeah.
Because if that happened, every time you would cut off one of its heads, it would just grow 2 more.
Yeah, it reminds me of the Hydra battle.
So eventually you'd have like fucking like an 80-headed Hydra.
Yeah. Oh, you can see the boss door over there.
Yeah. With the heart piece in the behind the gate, I think that actually is one that you need the claws for, just because you need to climb up to the switch. Because when you were running by, you saw like a hole just up by like the ceiling. So if I remember correctly, you need the claws for that, so that way you can climb your way up there.
You can see me just looking around here for like a switch or something. I think it might be in there, but I go through there and there's nothing in there. So I just give up. Absolutely nothing in it, not even a rupee.
Yeah. Actually, I think it is in that. Or do you end up going through the the mushrooms that you failed on the first one?
I do. That's why I move over here.
Alright.
There's nothing in there but the blue rupee.
Yeah, because not.
And then there's just a blatant switch that I just go past and never touch.
And you just never realized it at first.
But no, that's not the case. So the boss key.
I think it actually is in one of those holes.
It probably is, but I don't really care that much. Also, the fucking.
Oh yeah.
I remember playing this originally and I did get it, but I for the life of me I cannot use it. I cannot get it to work. I know
Wait, you can't get what to work?
the balancing on these fucking things.
Oh.
I know I used to do it just fine, but it just.
You just shake them off?
Yeah, you gotta shake them off. You'll see me do it. Yeah, see. It's kind of weird. Sometimes they don't shake off. Sometimes they do. I think you have
Meanwhile, Link is just thrusting. His pelvic muscles shall destroy all of his enemies.
I'm glad that they actually let you move on this in case you can't actually do the fucking balance mechanic.
Yeah.
I mean, if you ever run out of energy, you just go back up and wait a little while, and you'll get some energy. But anyway, there's a small chest here with a red rupee. Hot dog.
Have you gotten to the point in the game where you have the like
I go
skull spiders?
I don't think so. I know you're not talking about Skulltulas because those were the spiders we just killed. Are there golden skulls?
I'm pretty sure they're already in the overworld already. But you don't know what they're for currently.
Are they golden Skulltulas? Is that what we're talking?
Yeah, golden Skulltulas is what you need. At least I think that's what it is.
You see, I get a running start there, but it doesn't work. So I think I'm doing something wrong here. Like I do running start and I just fall off.
I think what you need to do is
you need to jump off there and grab the rope.
Yeah.
I did that and I just fell. Like I wasn't even close.
Well, no, I think that it's kind of like it.
I just wasn't going fast enough. I wasn't in my sprint enough. You can see me do it here. No, wait, no. I didn't even have.
Yeah, you had to roll. You just ran off the first time. It's like Dark Souls. If you think you can just run off of it, nope, you need to roll.
Anyway, here's a swinging mechanic to.
Yet again, pelvic thrusting. Victory.
Would that work if you're just pelvic thrust? Would that give you forward momentum on a rope like that?
Yeah. Because you'd use your weight to build up momentum.
Okay. You might as well just use the fucking the scarab here.
Scarab?
Yeah, there's no point. Well, it's called the beetle. Use the beetle here.
It looks like a scarab. Call it a scarab.
These things you'll waste. You'll save ammo, not waste ammo.
Yeah.
Oh, just grab that. Hey, look, a chest. I wonder what's in there.
The blood of your enemies?
I think it's the boss keys in there. If I remember correctly. I mean,
it looks to be that kind of chest.
Yeah.
If there's anything I've learned from RPGs that are like this, like Legend of Zelda and Darksiders and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If you find a chest that has even a slightly changed design, something important is in it.
Mm-hmm. Or it's a mimic.
Yeah. We don't talk about those.
I the mimic and demon gaze. Oh god, that fucking thing. It's like a dungeon crawler, I think. Is it? I forget.
What's the game?
Demon gaze. It's on the PS Vita. There's a mimic you can fight, and like what it does is like when you open the chest, like the mimic doesn't like the chest doesn't come alive. It like sort of like brings you into the ground, and you're just like in like the giant stomach of this mimic.
Oh Jesus! So it fucking eats you.
Yeah, and it's like.
Then you fight it from the inside.
Yeah.
Ugh. It's like freaking there are times in Legend of I think Grimrock.
Mark.
The second one.
Yeah.
Where you'll find like a chest after like a boss or something like that. Open it, and it does like the animation of you going to open it, and then like right when you're like right on top of it, it just freaking grows teeth and shit and tries to fucking rip your face off. It's fucking dickish as hell.
You know, they probably shouldn't have had like this weird key mechanic in there. I mean, it's not like
Yeah,
horrible, but I mean,
it's not horrible, but with the freaking just
no, I just see it as
nunchuck
pointless.
and stuff. I mean, not nunchuck.
I just see it as
not only is it pointless, but also
I mean, the controls for
just
it aren't bad.
the Wiimote. Well, you need to remember that there are times when the Wiimote just doesn't want to respond, ever.
Yeah, but like.
Oh, what? You're pointing it straight here. It's off to the left and up.
Yeah, that's why they have a button to recenter your you know, your well, the pointer anyway.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's Kira.
Sephiroth.
Okay.
He's missing a wing, but.
God, look at him. I don't think the game ever tells us where he's from, does he? Does it? Well, I think it tells us he's from the surface at least, right?
It's flamboyant as hell. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Also, I'd like to point out that I know that he has like a freaking demonic sword and all that shit, but I really don't think that smacking a metallic object off of like a stone door is really going to, you know, be effective in opening it.
Yeah. Was he hitting it earlier with the sword?
Well, what happened was he was like winding up and then he stopped.
Oh.
Because you would enter the room.
Oh, okay.
You could tell that he was about to freaking just try to start slashing the door open, but, well, sadly this isn't The Shining and that's a stone door.
Yeah.
Here's Johnny! I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
The playthrough that I watched was Nintendo Capri Sun's. That tells you how long it's been.
Yeah.
I thought that this was a chick.
Oh, okay.
At first.
And then...
And then, yeah.
Oh.
And then I found out, and I was even more just like, what the fuck was Nintendo thinking?
Isn't this the scene where a bunch of people just take a picture and just put like the Brazers tag over it?
Yep. Yep. Well, you gotta remember, he does this shit like all the time. He's creepy as fuck.
Oh no, he just... Well, we're not gonna go there.
And then he's wearing a fucking leotard.
Yeah, this isn't my best fight against him. I did worse than I did on my first playthrough of this game.
Isn't it that once you hit him like once, you can just start wailing on him?
Yeah. The thing is that the way my TV and the thing was positioned, the sensor bar, it's kind of... The controls aren't as good as they should be just because of how everything's positioned. Because I'm like higher than the sensor bar, which is why it's inaccurate for me. Because usually I'm playing a TV that's higher than... Well, I'm usually playing where I'm... Like where my Wii would actually be located. The sensor bar is like on equal level to me.
I take it at this point you're redoing the nunchuck, or?
Yeah, the nunchuck I think fucked up there. And I think that's the first time, like, ever.
He took your sword.
In my previous playthroughs, he's never taken my sword. So this is the first time I've actually ever seen him take my sword.
Oh, so that's what that is. I was wondering what that bar was that's above your rupees.
Oh, that's the shield.
Yeah, that's the shield gauge.
You know, I'm surprised, but my shield doesn't break during this boss fight at all. I thought I would mess up at least once and have him break my shield, but that never happens.
Oh yeah, I forgot that the shield could break. I don't think the
Hylian shield doesn't have a
the
durability. It doesn't have durability.
Wait,
The Hylian shield doesn't have durability. It's infinite.
Yeah, it's unbreakable, right?
Yeah. Which is why it's useful, because you don't have to buy any shield stuff again.
Yeah, see? This guy's creepy as fuck. Even now, it's just... Just see him and you're just like, bad touch, bad touch!
Yeah, I'm surprised I actually timed that correctly.
Yeah, that was actually pretty good.
For those little what would you call them? Those little particles he sends at you. It'd be best just do the spin attack when he sends them horizontally, and then just do the Skyward strike when he's doing them horizontally. And again, I timed that correctly again. Like I said, my shield doesn't break here, which I'm surprised at.
Surprised as well.
They're very... Oh yeah, those shield things, if you time it correctly, you can also push them back to your shield, I think. I forget if I do that here.
You don't hit as many back, but you hit a few.
Yeah. If you're really bad with timing, this is where I would recommend the Skyward Strike for those verticals.
Yeah, it's more about your playstyle. If you're really good at timing shield blocks and stuff like that,
yeah, use your shield block.
Then the shield is great. But if you suck at using the shield, but you're pretty decent at hitting moving target, the sword can send back all or most of them.
Yeah. You know, now that I look at it, I don't think that running strike he does actually does damage to your shield.
I don't think it does.
Because I'm pretty sure he would have destroyed my shield, but no, I doubt that I timed it correctly all those times.
Yeah.
Who knows? I could have. It looks like the bottom one went between Link's legs.
Yeah, it looked like it did. Also, I just love freaking the way that Link strafes. Like, he doesn't step or anything like that, he just, like, slightly hops.
Mm-hmm.
In a real combat situation, like, that wouldn't do anything.
Yeah, this guy's just a sword loser. Sword loser.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only the sword. It's the only one because of the sword.
Wait until you get the Master Sword.
I mean, if he can just teleport, can't he just teleport to the other side of that door?
Magical protection. Let's go with that.
Where did this piece of heart come from? It's not like we killed the boss or something. Did you just leave it? Did you just leave it for us?
I think he does actually count as a boss.
I know he counts as a boss, but did he just like leave it for us? Because we didn't kill him, which is why. Does he just like? Is he trying to come on to me?
Seems like it. Wouldn't doubt it.
This is what this is all about.
Speaking of just strange characters,
Yeah.
you know how we were talking about LBX?
Yeah.
Earlier today?
Yeah.
Why the fuck do the three Mafia people look like clowns?
Well, they're wearing masks.
I know, but they're like goddamn clown masks. Like, whose idea was this?
You'll see them without their masks later. I don't think it's ever explained why they're wearing the masks. I think the only reason why they're wearing their masks is not to show their real face, but... I mean,
Yeah, see? I feel clown college, see? And then there's freaking Hans's gang.
yeah.
You have a midget, a guy who apparently has like a really square jaw and his tongue doesn't fit in his mouth. Also, it appears to be like freaking that the guy who just foughts freaking tongue, where it's freaking just long and pointed.
Yeah.
Tank, which is just a giant guy with like no nose.
Yeah.
If you think about it, Hans is the only person that looks relatively like freaking human out of all of them. Everyone else you picked up at the freaking rejects. There's a reason he's the boss. He's the only one that can go out in public. Also, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Which can you stand more? Fee or Fi or however you want to pronounce her name, or Navi?
I mean, none of them necessarily get on my nerves at all. I mean, I feel like their annoyance factor is just, like, really overplayed. There's not once where I have ever felt that it was too annoying for me that it like, made me angry. I mean, if...
freaking... When I, first played, Ocarina of Time...
Yeah?
Because I had nowhere to go...
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know where to go because I was, like, 6 at the time, if that. Freaking Navi was just pointing out everything and every enemy. And so because I was completely lost, she would point out the same enemy like 5 times. And to this day, I just can't stand her.
Okay.
I mean, Fee or Fi, I have no idea how you're actually supposed to pronounce this.
It's pronounced correctly in Hyrule Warriors, but I forget. I think it is pronounced like Fi or something like that. I forget.
Yeah.
It's
oh, cool! It's a squirrel penguin!
It's a Kiwi.
It's a kiwi?
Kiwi.
That's one really fat kiwi.
It's not a kiwi.
You can bet that Link is just like, okay, what the fuck? When can animals talk?
Look at their little waddle there.
Also, it's got a nut on its back.
I don't think that's a nut.
It looks like a fucking tree nut.
It's like a bulb from like Bulbasaur, because I think they'll go on the ground and they'll open it up so they can camouflage. Anyway, that episode's over.